Although the timing may differ, recently families all over Korea gathered for Kimjang season. Kimjang, the traditional process of making kimchi in large quantities, might be unfamiliar to foreigners. But for us Koreans, it's a cultural staple. It's a shared tradition, and each household has its own recipe. Some make kimchi fillings with only fresh ingredients like fruit, while others use various fermented fish sauces. The prep time depends on the ingredients and how long they're fermented. Through this shared tradition, people can feel a sense of connection and heritage. But it's just as important to add your own flair to the process, aka your personal touch. So, as we spend this time together today, let's make it uniquely yours. Feel free to express every detail of your personality. We're always here to welcome your one-of-a-kind stories. Hello everyone, welcome to Enjoy Weekend. I'm your DJ, A-Young Shin. Today's opening song was Beyond by Auli'i Cravalho featuring Rachel House from the movie Moana 2. Hello everyone, welcome back. I'm your DJ A-Young Shin and you are listening to Enjoy Weekend right now. We're here every Saturday from 7 a.m. to 8 a.m. So rise and shine and please keep tuning in to 90.7 megahertz. If you have any stories to tell us or any song requests, you can send in your messages to hashtag 9070. Short messages cost 51 while longer text 100. You can also add the Enjoy Weekend channel as a friend on Kakaotalk or download the Gyeongin Broadcasting application or find us on Instagram or YouTube under the name INGLISH. English. You can contact us through any of these platforms for free. Now, let's get into our first segment. Shall we travel through time with music? Come on, hop on the time machine. We'll visit the past, present, future anytime based on my personal experience. And for today's journey, I'm taking us back to 2020. Yep, you heard me right, 2020. I know what you're thinking, 2020. Why would somebody want to go back to a global pandemic? Well, it's because it's when I got to meet our one and only Greg. We first met on the set of Welcome, First Time in Korea. 어서와 한국은 처음이지. It's a show about foreigners visiting Korea for the first time, but obviously COVID prevented tourists from coming to Korea. So the show decided to go in a different direction and filmed foreigners already living in Korea and see how they're doing. Greg came on as a guest and he gifted us with the most beautiful song that helped us cope with those hard times. He sang 걱정 말아요 그대, Don't You Worry Dear, and his rendition of 걱정 말아요 그대 literally made me tear up a little bit. So, it's one of the songs that got me through the pandemic. I'm curious, what's the song that helped you get through the pandemic? Besides Greg's rendition of 걱정 말아요 그대, it was this song for me, Blinding Lights by The Weeknd. Let's meet the numerous lives thriving in Incheon and life surviving in Incheon. The early winter festival is currently happening in Incheon. It kicked off just yesterday, December 6th, and will run until the 14th. This year's revenue is the Namdong Sore Art Hall. The festival is designed to broaden cultural experience for young people with a wide variety of performances. It also aims to highlight the charm of performing arts for those accustomed to short-form video content. One of the standout shows is the creative musical Pan. with performances held yesterday and later today. Set in 19th century Joseon, it combines traditional Korean percussion with jazz, bossa nova, tango, and classical music. It also incorporates elements like pansori, puppetry, and traditional satire for a unique twist. After Pan, enjoy performances of traditional Korean and K-pop dance along with a display of media arts. Watch out for shows mixing dance, visual art, and cutting-edge lighting technology. The festival is well known for its affordable ticket prices and various discounts. Tickets can be booked on multiple platforms, and for more details, you can contact the Namdong Cultural Foundation. And now it's time for 생존 한국어, survival Korean. And today's word is Korean time. Korean time, you have to say it like this. Korean time. That's the right tone. Okay, so Korean time means the habit of being late to appointments. The term started during the Korean War when US soldiers noticed that Koreans often showed up later than expected. So they thought, oh, Koreans are always late. This is how they view time. Now, when Koreans meet, if someone is late, they might mention this term. Korean time or Korean time usually means being about 30 minutes late, but it can apply to any situation. But don't you worry because our show is always on time. And now let's listen to Take On Me by AHA and I'll Be There For You by the Rembrandts. Do you want a taste of Korean culture? Take a bite of original Korean music. In this segment, I'll share some stories about K-pop in general, and we'll listen to some timeless quality songs. One song is a recent hit, and the other is a classic K-pop track related to it. So, let's meet today's recent singer. It's a G-Dragon. GD, what's up? Woohoo! Okay, so this K-pop's legendary second-generation group Big Bang's leader, G-Dragon, is also a talented singer-songwriter and also a solo artist. Not long ago, he made his long-awaited return with the track Bawa 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 after 7 years and 4 months, sweeping the charts in 15 countries. Known as a fashion icon, he also created a buzz with his 보자기 fashion, where he wrapped his face in cloth. More recently, G-Dragon's new song, Home Sweet Home, featuring Big Bang members Taeyang and Taesung, gained significant popularity. The trio's united performance at year-end award ceremonies, along with a series of Big Bang's hit songs, drew passionate support from fans and junior artists, leaving a lasting mark on the K-pop scene. Now, despite being a senior artist with many juniors in the industry, G-Dragon continues to thrive as a current active powerhouse in music. Having worked on Big Bang's hits like 거짓말, Lies, and Bang Bang Bang, and his own songs like Heartbreaker, G-Dragon has remained at the top. And what's more, he's also promised more music and concerts in the future. Now, let's hear one of his songs that has shaken up the music industry. It's one of the songs the critiques find one of the best, actually the best songs of Big Bang. It's A Fantastic Baby. That was Fantastic Baby by Big Bang. And the related singer is 양준일. Nicknamed 탑골 GD, this title originates from 탑골 공원, the first public park in Korea. Even today, it's a gathering place for seniors to play Korean chess and just chat, symbolizing nostalgia. Inspired by this, the term online 탑골 공원 has come to represent and describe those who enjoy retro entertainers and content from past decades, along with the content itself. Essentially, it refers to Yang Junil as the 90s G-Dragon. Yang Junil debuted in 1990 with the title track Rebecca and was active until 1993. Afterwards, he briefly returned to the entertainment scene in 2001 as part of a co-ed group before stepping away again. Years later, in 2019, his past performances, singing, dancing, and unique fashion sets resurfaced online, leading to his reappearance on Korean television. This revival was so impactful, it became known as the Yangjunil syndrome, marking his second peak of popularity. Shall we listen to one of his songs? We pronounce this in Korea like this. Rebecca. Hey, is everything okay? Tell me about it.
I had a tough day yesterday.
I know, same here.
Tell me about it.
We collect every stories from your lives. Just tell us about it. Hey, Greg, welcome back again.
Yeah, I'm back. How you doing?
I'm good. I'm
good.
good.
Yeah.
I just talked about, in the previous part, about how we first met.
Yes.
It was on the set
Thank you
of
for that.
that,
It was
that
touching.
show.
It was
Yeah.
good.
Do you remember
I
that
remember
day?
when you said, I was like, did we met then? And, thank
Yeah.
goodness you remembered. I was like,
2020.
That
2020.
feels like so long ago.
Like literally like a different
it's-
lifetime, right?
Right. It's like, godly, that feels like a decade ago. But
I know, but
wow.
only 4 years.
time is moving.
I know.
But a good
We
memory.
also have very exciting news.
Uh-oh.
A little birdie told me that you are going to be super busy from now on, right?
I have been. It's been a couple weeks now. And
Because
a
of...
new show that I'm doing. Oh, my goodness.
Yay!
Yeah.
Tell us about it.
I can at least tell you the show name. It's called
Okay.
Undercover.
Okay.
And it's about cover singers who are trying to be like just a singer. It's just not covers anymore, but my own music. They want to do their own music. And so it's all these really famous influencers on the show
Right.
who've been covering music for a long time, but just haven't crossed over to be just a singer.
They need that one tiny
That one
push, right?
chance, right?
Just, ugh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then it's also about some of the influencers who may not sing as well as you think
Oh.
because they're quite good at editing or yeah, so some of
Is
them
it like an audition program
it's an
or like a competition? or-
survival audition program like that. So many people are like, why aren't you a judge on there? You've been doing it for so long. I'm like,
know.
you would think so, but there's some on there who've been doing it longer than me. So I was like, wow, like Ilse, the
Right.
first generation. So it's really interesting,
Right.
but it takes
So
a lot of time. Yeah.
You be one of the contestants.
I'm a contestant.
Oh
I'm
my
an
God.
auditioner.
Everybody root for
That's
Greg.
right. Vote for
Vote for Greg. Woo! Okay, we'll be keeping an eye out for that.
Thank you.
Okay.
I appreciate it. Really.
Just any opportunity to hear you sing
Oh.
is just we're so grateful. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, so don't forget to vote
Mhm.
for Greg and don't forget to send in your stories
That's right.
to us.
Most important,
Right.
right? We love those. So share those stories and your song requests. Send them to hashtag 9070. Short messages cost 51, while longer messages cost 101. And we do offer free options as well. Everybody loves free, right? You can add the Enjoy Weekend channel as a friend on Kakaotalk, or you can download the Gyeongin Broadcasting app. And you can even join our accounts on Instagram and YouTube. I love those under the name English.
INGLISH.
Yeah, hit us up anytime, right?
Okay.
So,
Okay, let's meet today's warm-up story.
all right. It comes from 5232. They said, I've been living in Korea for about a year now, and I just found out about how abundant and affordable oysters are here. Ooh, especially in the wintertime.
Ooh.
They're so pricey in the U.S. Oh, you are so right. I'm so planning to enjoy as many as I can while I'm here. Tell me about it.
You beat me to it.
I
I
did
was just going to say, tell me about
That's
it,
the
right?
one. Yeah, they are so expensive in the States. I don't even
know.
try to eat them in the States. I'm like, not worth it.
I know. It's like for one piece, it's like
Oh, it's
how
crazy.
much?
Oh,
How
it's
much?
really high.
I know.
Yeah,
I know.
remember the last time my mom, we were just looking, we were like, oh, no way.
But I mean, oysters are such delicacies.
They're everywhere
I
here.
know. I mean, they're not like the cheapest food,
I mean, yeah,
but relatively
It's not
it
bad.
is cheap.
Yeah,
right?
relatively. Yeah, for
Oh,
sure.
So, I mean, obviously, sensing by our enthusiasm, we both love
I
oysters.
love oysters, obviously. Ooh, I love seafood in general.
I know, but
Yeah.
do you like the raw ones too?
I can eat the raw ones, but I'd rather have it in like a
Like a
a ton or
steamed
something.
or
Yeah, steamed
yeah,
or
yeah.
something. I prefer it that way, but I can eat the raw one, so don't get me wrong.
Okay,
How do
okay.
you prefer?
I like the raw ones, but you
Okay.
do have to be careful
That's
because
true.
they can make you
Yeah, don't wanna get
incredibly
sick.
sick.
Yeah, no, gotta be
Yeah, you're gonna
careful.
be like, spitting out things from
Yeah.
everywhere,
Your body's
and
gonna start talking to you.
yeah. It's not gonna be fun. It's not gonna
That's
be
not
fun.
not a
So,
pleasant experience.
but
Wow.
I mean, 5232, please enjoy all of the oysters
Yes.
that you can get your hands on
Use the
because
opportunity.
they are so good. Okay.
Totally worth it, right?
Okay. That
I know,
got
now I
me
want
worked up.
oysters.
I know.
I want to go eat some oysters
I worked
now.
up my appetite.
Should we
So
go get
let's take a short
oysters?
break
Okay.
with this song. Okay. It's Buttons by Lyn Lapid. Okay, that was Buttons by Lyn Lapid. Okay. And now hold your breath. Get set, ready. We go. Drama Queen. In this subsegment, we'll turn your stories into a drama. And today's original story comes from 0914. I've been dating my boyfriend for about 6 months now. He is amazing. He's handsome, he's kind, and most importantly, he's financially stable. He is the perfect boyfriend. Or so I thought.
Bring, bring. Oh. Hello? Oh, now? No, I can't right now. Tomorrow? Oh, sure. Yeah, let's have dinner tomorrow. That'd be great. Okay, got it. Yeah, bye.
Who was that?
Oh, who else? Raina. She wanted to
Raina.
grab dinner, but I told her I couldn't. Yeah.
Raina.
Yeah, Raina. Yeah.
Again. Raina again. Okay. Why does she keep calling? You could have said that you're with me, like, because we're on a date.
No. There's no need for that. She knows I'm with you, of course. We're just friends. Why are you overreacting? Come on.
I'm not overreacting. She just calls you way too much.
We've been friends since we were kids. It's just how we've always been, even before I started dating you. Cutting her off just because I'm in a relationship wouldn't make me a good friend, right? You keep in touch with your friends too?
Yeah, because all my friends are girls. I have girlfriends. There's no room for misunderstanding with me.
So you think there's something for us to misunderstand? Are you saying you don't trust me?
That's not what I'm saying. I trust you, but you know what? I don't want to argue. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry too.
But do you really have to have dinner with her tomorrow?
Yeah, I do. Come on.
I feel like I'm the only one who doesn't get this whole guys and girls can be friends thing. But honestly, they're just way too close. It just feels like she's closer to him than I am. I'm not jealous. I'm not like a jealous, controlling girlfriend, but what should I do? Drama.
This is maybe one of the most dramatic ones we've had.
I know. And this theme just keeps on coming up,
It does,
right?
right?
It's
Relationships.
like never, it's, you cannot solve this
Can't
problem.
solve this problem.
No.
This is ongoing.
So,
Yeah.
what do you think? Can guys and girls be just friends?
Okay. Yes.
Yes.
They
Okay.
can.
But,
but-
I knew there was a but coming.
A huge but. Come on, guys. Y'all, really? Lines need to be very clearly drawn, and she should also be friends with your friend. If it's like this exclusive relationship over here that you're like keeping away, come on now. It doesn't feel right to me. And I've always thought that even in relationships I've been, I'm like, you've got this guy friend over here that I'm not close to at all. I'm like, oh, he's just a friend. We've been friends forever. Like, don't worry about it.
Yeah. No.
That's not the business to me.
Like, once you hear don't worry about it, there's something
Instantly
to be worried
worry.
about.
Come on.
Yeah, it's that little voice. If that little voice inside you says like warning, they're not just friends.
Where do relationships start from?
Yeah.
A friendship.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, we know everything about each other. We're deeply connected. Of course, like that line that gets closer and closer to what makes, you cross over. that gray area shrinks, and eventually
Yeah.
something, could
I
happen.
feel like the way that
Yeah.
a guy and a girl can, sustain that friendship
Okay.
is through the boy. I mean, if you can be friends with her,
Sure.
right?
Yeah. Really important.
If you can be friends with her, if you guys can hang out, the
Yeah.
three of them, or like go on a couple's date
Yeah,
and you don't
right.
feel anything off,
Link it up.
yeah,
Right.
then maybe,
Right.
right?
I agree with that.
But
Yeah.
if not, if she is like avoiding you,
Yeah.
right? Then that's a big no-no. You have to cut it off. You know what? Don't be afraid to be that bad, controlling
Yeah.
girlfriend
Or
because
boyfriend. Tell them
yeah.
straight up, I don't like this.
Yeah.
And if they're like, well, it's you or her, well, I guess it's got to be
Yeah, it's me.
I'm choosing myself.
yeah,
so
it's an easy question.
bye. Like, yeah, and that's
Yeah.
dangerous too because that leads to other relationships. Like when we talk about choosing your family over your wife or
Yeah.
those kind of things when you have to start prioritizing and
Mhm.
realize, certain priorities should be higher up. So
Yeah.
danger for me as a guy, I know we look at women as all being attracted to us. You're like every woman in the room loves me. When I walk in, I'm like, oh, look how they smiled at me. Oh, she looked at me. Eye contact. Oh, A-Young, I thought you had a husband. Like, see, like instantly we feel like every woman's attracted. Where I feel like women don't look at men in that way.
very
It's like
opposite,
like,
yeah.
oh, I'm the weakest person in the room, or
Yeah.
I'm not so attractive, or sometimes they second guess when they don't need to. And so that kind of vibe can make
Yeah.
it really like men are like, oh yeah, we're
Very-
friends. Oh, what's next? She must be into me. I'm like,
Yeah. So you're basically saying that you don't trust men.
I don't. As a man, I don't trust men. So if my girlfriend has a friend, a male friend, I'm like,
No. No.
absolutely not.
Right. I mean, are you not afraid to tell her straight
I
up?
tell her.
Like,
Oh, I tell
yeah,
her.
you have to
There's
choose.
no questions.
It's me
But women
or
are so nice because they'd be like, oh, well, I don't think you should be friends with her. They'll
Yeah.
like talk around it. They won't just say straight up. But guys are like, don't be friends with him. What are you doing, huh? You crazy? Like, yeah,
right. right.
I'll say.
What
yeah.
about then? Let's kind of expand this question.
Okay. Uh-oh.
What about having like one meal together, just
One
just
meal?
friends, just
That's cool.
dinner.
But if you're getting contacted all the time, that's a different level. One
Yeah.
meal every now and then,
Yeah,
reasonable.
reasonable. So define just friends. Just
Oh.
being friends. What does that mean? How often do you have to contact each other? Like on birthdays or holidays?
I'll say what? You're getting a couple messages a week, maybe.
A week? Really?
A couple
That's
messages
still a lot.
in a week. Oh, still a lot for you?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't contact my husband that much.
Oh. They shouldn't be the top listed person that you're contacting. If you contact regularly to your spouse, but if you're only contacting them once a week, then it should be less than that.
Less
so
than that, okay.
definitely, if your spouse is or your girlfriend's noticing that they're getting more contact from that person than you do from them, that's a problem.
That
so,
is,
yeah,
that is.
priority level,
Yeah.
so a couple times in a month,
Right.
we'll say like that. That's a friend.
For me, I think birthdays are
Yeah.
acceptable.
Occasionally.
Like small gifts.
Hey, just checking
yeah.
in. You're good.
Yeah. How you doing?
Yeah.
Let's grab a
it
meal
light.
sometime and like never do that.
Yeah.
Once in a while a meal is okay, but
Reasonable.
no alcohol.
Oh yeah, no drinking together.
No
What?
alcohol.
What?
Yeah.
Unless we're together. Couples gathering
yeah,
and then
yeah.
you bring your boyfriend, I'll bring my girlfriend. We're
Right.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Wow.
So that's my definition of just friends.
Yeah.
A couple of messages
But what if
per
they've
year.
been childhood friends?
If your parents know each other,
Okay.
right?
Uh-huh.
Maybe.
I still don't trust them. I don't know.
You know what?
I
It's a
dated
really
childhood
difficult
friends.
question.
I'm like, what? I'm like,
Okay.
mm-mm.
So based on your personal
trust people.
experience, you don't trust people. Okay. So judging from this story, right?
Yeah, right.
I think it's a red light.
I think it is
Yeah.
definitely. We'll say what? Red flag, red
Red
light.
flag, red flag,
Yeah,
red flag. It's
the
a
sign
definite
is
red flag.
he's keeping her away from
Yeah.
you, and he's like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna go hang out with her." And then when she told him that I don't like it, and he was like, "Of course I've got to go meet her." Oh,
No.
bye.
Yeah, bye-bye.
Sir, your priorities are not aligned. Yeah.
Nope. Oh my God. And so many songs have been written about these situations, right?
million, right?
A
Oh my goodness.
million, gazillion,
I'm telling you,
right?
so good.
So what is your maybe, do you have a song recommendation for her?
Well, okay, I went
in
through a
this
long,
situation?
long list.
Okay.
And so since voice condition was kind of funky, I said, okay, let's just give a song today for us to enjoy. This one's Tai Verdes, right?
Okay.
And the song is called How Deep. And basically, it's going through all of those questions that we have in the relationship. Is this okay? What makes this okay? Hanging out with this friend, is this all right? Doing this with this friend, is that all right? How deep
Wow.
is that relationship beyond
Okay,
us?
let's listen to How Deep by Tai Verdes. How deep, right? The
how
age-old
deep.
question. It
tell
always
ya.
starts with a hey.
Isn't that something? It
Hey.
starts with hey. And he saw that. He said, I found something and I wasn't even looking.
Aw.
Sometimes that relationship is right there under your nose. We talk about that. That friend who's been there forever. And then you fall in love. So,
Warning,
warnings, right?
warning.
you got to be really transparent and really open to maintain those friendships. If you're going to have it, you got to talk about it openly.
Right, right. Okay, that was a good recommendation.
I hope that helps you.
helps. Yeah, yeah.
Keep us posted.
Yeah.
I hope for good things, though.
Right,
Yeah.
right. Okay, Greg, thank you so much for your
pleasure.
great work today.
Try my best.
Right. Don't trust men, guys.
Yikes.
Don't
All the guys are like,
trust
Greg,
men by
you
Greg.
revealed our secrets. No, everyone, we should all be careful with our trust, right? Guard your trust, men and women alike.
Oh, right. Guard your trust.
Guard your trust.
Oh, that is
Don't
good.
just give it
That
away.
is
Guard your
good.
trust.
Yeah, it's worth it because your trust is worth
It's
so
important.
much.
Yeah, right?
Right,
good
right.
stuff.
I'll always thank you for your wise words.
My pleasure. I really do hope. I'm not trying to make people, paranoid or anything, but it is important because once it's broken, it really hurts. It's really difficult to rebuild your trust. So guard
Right.
it carefully, and when you have signs, act on that. So
Right.
it's important.
Perfect.
Thank you.
All right, everyone. It's already time to wrap up
Goes
the
so
broadcast
fast.
now. Our program is with IFES. Incheon aspires to become a city where Korean and English are spoken interchangeably. Our broadcast promotes to make Incheon the ideal city for residents to experience seamless interchangeability between Korean and English. Thank y'all for listening. And since Greg recommended a song, I have another recommendation, if I may. It's Let's Be Friends by Sammy Rash.
Friend zone.
This will be today's last song. Okay, everybody, enjoy the rest of this weekend.
See you next Saturday.